Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of May, as usual, I have a special sales offer available that was inspired in the recent Taurus season we just left as we moved into Gemini one. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Scorpio, for the rest of May, I feel like many of you are definitely trying to find your balance in aspects of your life where you have felt this recent amount of stress, tension, something that has been overwhelming you, something that has felt like this ongoing battle that you're just tired of, or you will become growingly aware that you're very tired of something and the way you have been dealing with something. Because I feel like for many of you Scorpios, this is about the way you have been choosing how to deal with something, and I feel like there's a little bit of a change of perspective, and for some of you even a powerful insight upon the fact that maybe you don't need to go about something the hard way. You can try, a more soft approach, gentle approach, compassionate approach. For many of you have been struggling with a lack of understanding, compassion, empathy, for things that in which you're not seeing, the immediate reaction, the immediate results, the immediate, spontaneous manifestation. That is one that is more compatible to your nature or to the intensity of, what you truly want. And I feel like when you're not being given here by the world, by others, by life, that immediate intense response, you can feel quite threatened. You can become defensive and feel like the world is against you. It's a little bit like, that feeling of if you're not with me, you're against me kind of mindset. And for some of you, I feel like if you have that mindset, you might, expand it a little bit, where you start to be more understanding also of differences or of rhythms, because I feel like for many of you you are struggling with something in the next days and weeks that has to deal with flow. So you have flow, you have a temperament, you have a way to work, you have a way to relate, you have a love language, you have a way to deal with life that it's very specific to you, and others have other. And I feel like there's quite a gap or a difference of styles and approaches between you and others that are an issue here. But at the same time, I feel like you're not wanting to remain in a position where you feel defensive or where there's this passive aggressive dynamic. I feel like you really want, many of you Scorpios are really, really wanting here to sort out challenges. It's like you want to reach an agreement. So for those of you that have been through, I feel like for some of you that have been through a breakup, a temporary fallout, a situation, but it feels like quite recent. So for those of you that have been through, a conflict, a recent one, due to the different styles that I was speaking about, the different mindsets, the different approaches, not necessarily because, there's a lack of true care and desire here between this you and this other energy. I feel like it's really about being accepting of differences, tolerant of differences. That is the main issue. And I feel like many of you want to fix it. It's not like, I feel like you're not willing to give something up, even though it's challenging to you. So again, this could be a relationship, this can be any kind of relationship, this can be a job, a project, you know, something that has been this ongoing challenge to get it right in a way that you also don't feel run over, right? So in a way that you don't feel like you have to completely give up everything that you believe in, because there's this thing of you want to work together with differences. You want to create alchemy, right, with differences, but you also need space. And I feel like some of you don't feel like either you have had the space to do things your way, or you feel like, again, to do things your way, you're going to be upsetting other people and upsetting other deals and other commitments you have. For some of you, also Scorpios, you have a lot of commitments, and this is something that makes you feel tense to keep them all working, keep them all steady, keep them all, you know, functional without it's like the feeling of you have so many things to attend and you don't want to be negligent to any, but at the same time, time is an issue, management is an issue, your own patience in it is an issue. I feel like for some of you, it's like you have to resort to inner skills that are kind of new to you, or that usually you don't go to because of how different or how challenging something is right now, so that you can manage it well. Because the Two of Pentacles is your opportunity. So in reality, this is all about learning how to manage resources, time, commitments, people, how to manage your own duality, your own inner, you know, inner conflicts. And I feel like there's something here for some of you Scorpios where you feel like this ambiguity also. So you have perhaps here also coming up a need to make a choice, or I need to make here a decision upon something that it's, you know, constantly pushing you into two contrasting understandings, right? Awareness. So it's like you are moving back and forward, you're oscillating, you're hesitant about doing or not doing something, and choosing or not choosing something. And I feel like there's a discovery along these days and weeks, and as we move into June, that you need your time. This is also about you need your time. Your advice is to not rush it, and you can be very busy. And, you know, while you're busy being always on this go and do and but it's like you're rushing through situations and you're not appropriately digesting, right? Breaking it down to see what you really want, what you're really taking out of situations. If you need all of that, if there's things that you need to let go of, if there's things you need to incorporate. So this is really a lot about also, you know, reflection. But it's a funny state of reflection. It's an active state of reflection, and usually when we go into reflection mode or introspection, usually we take time and we're more in the quiet energy, in the quiet zones, right, to really be able to listen to ourselves and to think properly and feel. And the thing is that you are more in an active state of reflection, or the challenge is that you need to still be thinking and considering and evaluating and, you know, taking notes basically, while you're also in this very busy management kind of energy, which could be the challenge itself, but it could also be that you're learning that for you it works, you know, healing, meditation, taking time to understand yourself and the world around you. It could be that you have just a different style, a different way to go about it, and that it works just fine. So I hope you have a great rest of May. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.